tappin'. Yeah, Memphis, I'm back at it. Niggas notice the difference, just more chrome, Prezi, no stones. What it do, y'all? Back at it with another exclusive episode of ROC Solid Podcast. Yours truly, M. Greasy. I got my brother in the building all the way from the Bay Area. Now we out here in Vegas. One of the greatest DJs I ever met in my life. I met this man in 1997 on the Chitlin Circuit Tour. When I was out there dropping It's Alright single. Yes. I was on the road with Diamonds in the Rough. Yes. My guy, Rao. You know what I'm saying? We had some rep from Def Jam. I forgot his name, but he told me tuck my chain. I told him he was insane. You know what I'm saying? But we here now with the legendary.
Who was that?
I forgot his name.
Was that Kaiser?
No. It wasn't Kaiser.
Was it Pecos?
No. It was somebody else. It was an LA-based dude. LA-based dude. I forgot his name, though. But we here. And I got my brother in the building, none other than DJ motherfucking Francois.
My brother,
you know my brother. DJ Franny from the Bay.
Hey,
if you don't know.
Before we get started, I just want to say happy birthday, my brother.
Oh, my brother. Thank you, my brother.
Today is officially your born day. And, you know, birthdays are very important to me because, you know, I think a lot of these holidays are made up and shit.
Yeah. They got a lot of hamburger day.
Yeah. Pizza day, tequila day. I mean, even like Valentine's and all that. You know,
that's made up.
It's a move to... It's a move to make us spend money, but our birthday is our real holiday because you know it's an official day that we were brought into this world. So therefore, it's a true holiday. So happy birthday, my brother!
My brother,
all my cancers out there, salute!
Cancer season, baby. We outside with it. Mm-hmm. My brother, man, friend of Lake Bay, man. It's an honor sitting here with you. Like I said, I knew my first time sitting in the studio with you. Let me bring the people back.
Yeah.
1997.
Yes.
My first time in the Bay in San Francisco. We pull up to KMEL.
KMEL
Mind
radio.
you, I'm on the Chitlin Circuit, so this was one of the, most known radio stations that opened their door to the new guys because we was just doing college radio.
And this is the number 4 market in the nation.
Yes, and we pull up. Now, mind you, we pull up. I don't know Franny. I don't know nobody in there. We talking about the single, everything, and my guy looked at me and said, "Yo, roll up. You smoking Dutchess? What you got? I got some bud right here. Roll up." And I said to you, "Yo, we could smoke on the air?" And you was like, "Yeah, right here." Since then, #1 DJ in the world. Nobody come close. I done interviewed with the best.
And you got to think that was in 1997, right? Way before
we was legal. That's
way before.
That's what I'm saying. Legal. These dudes would never get it. I don't think no DJ in the world got that much props in the station where they let them burn on air.
And I was still a kid back then. I was 20. I was 20 when you met me, right?
I was 17, 16.
Yeah. And I didn't even know like the impact it would have years later. Because weed has brought a lot of people together, man. A lot of good people together. Yes.
Yeah, I know my partner because of you, Fred.
Yeah. Fred C, that's my dog right there.
I remember coming to Vegas. We'll get into the Vegas later. But let's talk. We in the Bay right now.
This is actually when Bleek was. I mean, Bleek been smoking backwoods, but this is when packs of backwoods came in 8.
But no, when I first met, we was on Dutch Master.
Yeah, true.
Dutchess.
The Dutchess. That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was on my Dutch Master swag back then.
That's crazy because when I first met Biggie in '94, him and C's. They were smoking Dutchess and White Owls. Yes. And, and I was smoking Garcia Vegas.
Yeah, Garcia's was the shit.
Yeah.
Yo, I wanted to ask you, too, because that's another thing, like, being around you, one thing I know, you've been around for some of the most prestigious, classic eras, and not only been around, like, you mingle, rubbed shoulders, shook hands, DJ for, party with, went to dinner with, some of the greats that some of these people never even got to meet in their life, bro. Like you said, Biggie, Little C's. I know God rest Biggie, God rest Aaliyah. You knew TLC on the come up. God rest Left Eye.
Yes.
Think E40 in them.
All of them. Like, I broke E40 records. Like you got to understand in the 90s, at KMEL, we broke everybody from Mariah Carey to Boyz II Men to Jodeci to Pete Rock and CL Smooth. I mean, the list goes on, and that era was special. And I met you during that era.
Yes.
That to me, that's like the golden era of hip hop. It'll always be.
Yo, I tell people that I knew LA before the East West Coast, the Bay. excuse me, my first time going, like, they treated us like as if we was foreigners. Like, when my first time coming to the Bay, LA and all that, bro, we was like foreigners. They loved us. And then once the drama happened, now it's, yo, security, be on point, check in, tap in.
Yeah.
But we talk about the era before that. Like, I remember you introduced me to Richie Rich.
Yes. You guys were on the same label. Richie was on Def Jam.
And I remember Richie Rich taking me to the DJ pools, like all the little stores out there in the Bay and all that shit. Like, we used to be moving, doing crazy. But I always wanted to ask you, what made you get into DJing?
Well, I've always been into music because my mom, growing up, my mom, she loved music. She's from the Philippines, Filipino mom that loves music. Anybody out there that knows Filipinos, they're soulful. Yes. They love music. They love to dance. They just, they love the culture of the whole thing. So when I was growing up, my mom listened to her little Filipino music, but at the same time, she put me up on the Beatles. She put me up on Whitney Houston. She put me up on Stevie Wonder. Kool and the Gang. Earth, Wind and Fire. Frank Sinatra. You know what I mean? Elton John. Like, it was heavy. Vibing. It was heavy. But then again, I grew up in an urban area in San Francisco, in the Ingleside district. Shout out to Lakeview.
That's what I'm saying. Bay Area.
Yeah. The city.
Right.
And when I grew up and I would go to my friend's house and their parents would be playing music. Yeah. Back then there was no Shazam. Like, you had to really ask for the information.
That's right. Who is that?
Yeah, what's the name of that song and who is that? And it's not like you go on your phone and stream it. Like, this is something you would have to go to find at the record store or find a station that's playing it. But a lot of the old school stuff, like I was listening to KMEL when I was a kid. That was my jam. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Yeah, so that was a dream come true. But getting back to your question on how I got into DJing, I think it was golly, I was maybe 10, 11 years old. I seen my cousin playing with a turntable, and he started scratching on the turntable. I was always intrigued with music. Like, music was my shit already. So I was like, man, that's kind of cool right there. So I was like, let me try it out.
That's right. That's how I go.
And I tried it out, and I was like, oh, I like this. I like this. I was also like, when I first got into hip hop, of course, Run DMC, Jam Master Jay is like a big influence. Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. Shout out to DJ Jazzy Jeff.
God bless Jam Master Jay.
Yeah, forever. And some of the Bay Area DJs as well, like Hubert, some of the old school DJs that's been doing it. I got influenced by them as well. And when I got this opportunity, I was the kid who was always calling the radio station, requesting songs, trying to introduce songs, 12, 13, like, yo, let me be a guest DJ. So that's how that shit started right there. And by the time I turned 12, my dad bought me a pair of generic-ass turntables. Like, they had these roll pitches. They weren't Technique 1200s. They were called Scotts. And, at 12, that's when my journey started. I had a pyramid mixer, 2 Scott turntables, and whatever records I could buy, So my allowance, I had a paper route. I used to get a little allowance.
No way, you was a paper boy?
Oh man, around the block, for sure.
Gotta hustle. That's a hustle.
I tell everybody this music shit, like DJing and what I do, radio, like, this is the only real job I've ever had in my life. Yeah. I've never, I'm not one of those DJs that had a second job that depended on something else. This was my only job.
That's
my only form of income.
Yeah, that's what I tell people with the music. I never had a job outside of rapping.
Yeah.
Now do say, but that's now.
Hey, cheers to that, man. Happy birthday.
You know what I mean? My brother.
But
and another thing, so the DJing you got in the KMEL, booming, moving. One thing I always been intrigued about, and I hung around you for years. We smoked probably 17 pounds in our life together right now.
Facts.
And I never asked you this. What was it like even knowing Mac Dre? Because his influence, his impact, I never got to meet him. You know what I mean? I know his music. Right. I know him through, Pelly playing the music, through you playing the music.
Right.
And I know him through every rapper. I don't care, New York, the Bay. Even Drake, shout out Mac Dre. You know what I mean? His influence is crazy. He's somebody that I wish I could have got a chance to meet from the Bay.
Mac Dre was really just a genuine person. Like, and you know, if you listen to some of his early music, like this is way before Thiz Entertainment. This is way before all this. Is like the early 90s. He talked about, you know, what was happening in the streets. Yeah. You know, the hustle, the struggle. You know, everything what rap is about, everything what the culture is about. And he was just always a chill person. He loved to turn up, you know?
I see, man. When you watch the videos and shit, he was always on level 10.
The last time I seen Mac Dre, I'll never forget, rest in peace, Mac Dre. The last time I seen him, we were on Las Vegas Boulevard, not too far from here, less than a mile from where we're doing this podcast at. And I seen him in an S500. And this dude was ghost riding the S500. I was doing an event at a club called Utopia.
I remember Utopia.
And he pulled up right there, right next to the MGM by the Fat Burger, right behind the Fat Burger. And he pulled up, but I was already done with my gig. But he was out there representing the Bay, just 500. The 500, brand new.
Chill. He was getting too much money.
Oh man, he you know,
Ghost ride the 500.
The thing about Mac Dre, like he was really like Mac Dre.
Yeah, man.
He was a Mac.
I could see he was loved.
He was pimping.
Everybody fuck with him. And like, you know what I mean? Like the West Coast, my influence from the West Coast, you know, everybody always gonna bring up the Tupacs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Dr. Dre, Snoop.
Yeah.
But you got the E40s. You got Rapid Forte.
Yeah.
You got Too Short.
Yeah.
Like you had Richie Rich.
See, that's the thing about like, you know, Bleek, like you've always been in tune with Bay Area music.
All the time, bro.
And you would even ask me, I remember, you know, back in the day, you would ask me, yo, send me some of that Bay Area music. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Send me a mixtape. This is back in the mixtape days when I actually had ain't no email and send me an MP3. Like send me an actual physical copy of a mixtape.
Yeah,
so I could bump it out here in you know, in New York.
No, that's a fact, yo. I always been, you know, all the different regions, because when I started traveling, you know, when you first start making music, you think it's all about your neighborhood.
Yeah, facts.
And then when you go down south here, it's these people. You go to this town south here, it's this. You go over to Texas, it's that.
Yeah.
You get over to New Orleans, it's this. You get to LA, it's this. You get to the Bay, it's that. You get to San Francisco, Seattle, you like, it's this. It's like, wait a minute. So that's what made me intrigued to listen to everything and, you know, broaden my ear to the music and getting more familiar with everybody. Like, one thing I wish I got a chance to do was spend more like, you know, Jay did a lot of collabs with Biggie. Spent a lot of time in studio, they hung out. I never really got the chance to really build that relationship with him. Lil C's is my dog.
Yeah,
Lil C,
that's my dog for
brother.
life.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Lil C's, man.
People don't even know, like, you was there for the big rise and everything. Like,
I was there. I was the first DJ to play Juicy.
Like, word up.
Yeah.
Like, even when the E40 situation with Biggie and them happened in the Bay.
Yeah.
They called Deep my dog.
Yeah. Facts. You know, a lot of people don't know that, but you know, that's something that'll be told later on in time, whether it's a book or a biop. You know what I mean? Because I have a lot of interesting stories that sometimes I don't even believe.
Yo.
Like when you bring that up, like you were the first DJ to say roll up in the studio.
Yo.
Like when I think about that now, I'm like, yo, what was I doing? I know I was a youngin' wilding on the radio, but what was I doing back then? Like,
yo, nobody was on. Oh, hold on.
Turn that light on, man. Why not? Oh, there you go.
No, yo, and just to be in the studio, just to say light up, nobody can do, to this day, weed is legal and people still can't smoke in their studio in their place of business. I don't care where you work at. You not lighting up.
We got away with murder at KMEL, man.
You kidding me, bro? I used to be out there. I used to love when they used to be like, yo, Bleek, you got to do radio in San Francisco. I was like, hell yeah, book the flight. I'm on my way. I'm getting up with my dogs. Like, you introduced me to a whole wave. Champelli. Remember, he had his own weed. Pelly was like 16.
Yeah, that was like my favorite, till this day, favorite weed ever.
And you listen, Mac Dre, E40, Snoop Dogg, me, Beans, everybody done shouted out that they smoking Champelli.
Facts.
Even Dog Pound. Everybody
shout out to Daz and Corrupt,
Them my dogs, man. Like, word, Daz my dog, man. Word, shout out to Dog Pound.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, you was on the wave way before everybody, bro. And that's why I wanted to bring you here and give you your flowers.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate
this platform is for those I deem solid.
Like I said, you know, weed has really brought a lot of great people together.
Hell yeah,
like,
bro.
I've created a lot of relationship and met a lot of, you know, big big time people in the industry because of this flower.
Yo, bro, I met you through Hove. I still don't even know how you met Hove. How Hove used to be like, yo, I don't care where we at. Hove used to put the call in. Find Franny, make sure Franny backstage with us. Get Franny at the show. I used to be like, who this? How Franny got so cool like this?
I think it was the first show I did with Jay-Z was back in 1996. This is like even before he was doing radio. This is right before Reasonable Doubt came out. So
it's the $5,000 hole.
I'm gonna tell you the story real quick. So there's a promoter named Chuck Live. Shout out to my boy Chuck Live from San Jose, California, and he used to do these parties called the Booty Hop.
Oh, wow.
Hip hop parties though, right?
Yeah.
And the crazy thing about this is the majority of the crowd, I'm talking about like maybe 80 to 90% of the crowd was Filipinos. This is a Filipino hip hop party going down, like partying.
That's crazy.
You know, I'm 18, 19 DJing these parties and we're carrying crates of records.
That's right.
Gino and KT carrying crates of records for me.
Shout out Gino, KT, man. Them my guys. Like, I've been around y'all guys like my whole life.
Going 30 years.
Yes, bro. Yes. Like Gino and KT. Yeah, I'll let you finish though.
Yeah, so we did this event, I'll never forget. It was at the Great American Music Hall in San Francisco. We even had, I don't know, back then it wasn't called twerking, but we had a dance contest basically.
It was whining.
Whatever it was called back then.
Dirty whining.
Dirty wine. So Jay-Z performed. It was, I think, one of Jay's first performances in San Francisco, if not his first one.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'll never forget. Chuck Live told me, "Yeah, man, I paid Jay $5,000 to come here tonight," and I'll never forget because I met Jay-Z, I met Dame, and I met Biggs all in the same night.
Yeah, and
at that exact table were the two dudes from Chris John.
Yes, the brothers.
Yeah,
yep, they
the
brothers.
Anthony brothers.
Yep.
They were there, and I remember hearing something about, oh yeah, we're gonna sign these dudes.
Yeah, no, they was ahead of their time, bro.
Yeah,
Chris John was ahead of their time. You listen to that
album,
that Full of Smoke, that album, bro, is still
the whole album vibe.
They was ahead of their time. Them and Jay, Dame, and Biggs.
Yeah,
with the R&B wave.
Yeah,
woo, serious.
Facts. Oh, let me promote my R&B party. Every Wednesday night, if you're ever in Vegas, come to Hakkasan. We do this R&B vibe. It's a beautiful thing.
That's right.
Do say all over the
everywhere,
place.
Man. Do say always, man.
So Ho performed for 5,000.
That's insane.
And that's when I introduced myself to him. I'm like, yo, I walked up to him. I'm like, yo, man, I really appreciate you shouting out the Filipinos because on Ain't No, he said Coach Bag looking half black and Filipino.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, nobody ever gave Filipinos a shout out until that song.
And it's crazy that when you come out to the Bay, it's majority Filipino in the Bay.
Like, a lot of Filipinos
you
out there.
You look at the videos and you be like, oh, it's this, and then you get there, you be like, hold on.
Yeah.
It's mixed. It's like New York. I could get around out here.
So that was 1996. So every time
next year,
97, right?
Unbelievable.
And just think, you were on Reasonable Doubt. You were on that album. So when that album came out, I was like, wow, this is a masterpiece. That's when I first heard you. I was like, okay, Memphis Bleek. Okay, I got to meet this dude one day.
And then we smoking at the session at the studio.
And it happened the next year. So every time you and Hove came to the Bay,
you held it down.
It was most likely me who was gonna converse with y'all and do the interview with y'all.
You held it down all the time. I get off the airport, the plane, you had somebody there to pick me up. You had a bud ready at the airport.
Champelli had it ready.
Word up. Like, yo, and bringing up Gino, I think he noticed. You know, Gino saved my life before, right? In the Bay.
Nah, you never told me that.
Yo, bro, listen. We in the Bay, I had a show, bro. I don't even know who booked me. But this is when I was doing the Get Low Records thing. Okay. And shout out JT Bigger Figure.
Yeah, JT the Bigger Figure.
So we out there, right? You know what I'm saying? And mind you, I didn't know who he was. I didn't know the drama. It was drama. I didn't have no clue. So Gino was at the show with me. So I'm on stage performing, you know what I mean, doing my thing. And Gino walk on the stage in the middle of the show. This the last song. So I'm looking at him like, what up? He was like, this the last song. So as soon as I'm like, all right, I tell my man Don DeMarco, let's go, let's get out of here. And Gino, he like, yo, stay right behind me. We get outside the club, and niggas was really trying to roll on us. And Gino, like, you know, he tell him like, yo, he with me, like, how y'all go disrespect? And you know, they fell back on the strip for Gino. But we got in the car, and then I'm like, yo, what's going on? He like, yo, Bleek, niggas is on you. Like, that JT shit is serious. You gotta get to the bottom of it. So I'm out there lunching.
Yeah,
had no clue.
Because you had Get Low Records, and they had the Get Low posse.
Yes, see, I had no clue. So they always thought I stole, like that I came to the Bay, because I was in the Bay so much with y'all that they figured that I got that, and they had no clue that it was never that. No, and then I remember, I'm gonna tell you a story, right? Because JT, right? After that happened, so now you know my alert is up. All right, every time I come to the Bay, it's on. JT, I gotta watch out. I don't know who this guy is.
Right.
Yo, bro, so I get to LA, we have a show at LA, right? Jay is so foul because Hove like, yo, you know JT bigger figure looking for you. So I'm telling Hove.
Oh, wait, Jay say that?
Yes. He like, yo, JT looking for you. So I'm like, what? Like, how you know what's going on? So, you know, I'm popping my shit. Man, I don't give a fuck. We see JT, it's up. It's whatever. Yo, bro, we get to the Bay. So now we at the show, you know, Hove like, we in the Bay. You better watch out. JT looking for you. So he keeps saying this all day, right? We backstage. I go in Jay dressing room for something. Who in the dressing room with him? JT bigger figure. I look at Hove like, yo, you trying to set me up, dog?
Wow.
Yo, I swear to you, no lie. And that's when I met the homie. We kicked it. Everything was chill, man. He's a really, really good dude, man. Word up. We've been cool ever since, man. You see, a lot of rap beefs is all over a misunderstanding. A lot of people could get to the bottom of things if they sat down and
communicated.
It like
communication
men.
is key, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yo, so with that being said, Franny in the Bay is a different Franny from Franny in Vegas. You know that, right?
Oh, yeah, I know that. You got to think, you know, when I lived in the Bay, I didn't drink hard liquor.
But you was active.
I was active.
I think that's just the culture of the Bay.
Yeah.
I think y'all invented active. Like, yo, we active. I think that came from the Bay. Am I correct me if I'm wrong?
Most definitely.
Because y'all definitely had y'all own vibe. Y'all ghost ride the whip. Y'all got y'all own dance music and come on the whole club shift.
Crazy.
Like,
you've seen it.
Yo, bro, it's
many
unbelievable.
times.
Like, it's unbelievable.
You've seen the culture. Even out here in Vegas, you've seen it. People come out here from the Bay because it's a hop, skip, and a jump, right? Like, what is that, hour flight?
Let's give you your props for Vegas. Because for the last, I got to say, about a good, you been here, 15 years?
Nah,
20 years?
It'll be 24 years in August.
So think, for the last 24 years, you the reason why hip-hop is still alive in Vegas. You're the only club. You DJ at the only club that still play hip-hop.
Yeah.
And who's the DJ there? Franny.
Yeah.
DJ at Club Dre's. You know how big that is, man? Like,
yeah, man, I'm going on my 11th season over there.
Like, that's
Crazy.
insane, bro.
Yeah.
Like, when a person come to Vegas, for them to hear real hip-hop, they got to come here. You play it.
Facts.
Did you ever think about it in that aspect?
Well, you know, there was a time when I was banned from playing hip-hop on the Strip.
Yeah, because Vegas, they got a lot of rules. You get banned on the Strip, and it's serious.
Facts. There's a black book out here and everything. It's serious. But there was a time where, I don't know, a 3-4 year period where I couldn't play. If I was playing hip-hop or R&B, I couldn't play it anywhere on Las Vegas Boulevard.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so... You know, that happened, so that's when I used to throw all the sweet parties at the Palms.
You still doing sweet parties?
We still do the sweet parties, but
listen,
that's when that's when we started doing that. It started out small, and then people heard about it.
Yo,
Yo,
listen. If you haven't been to a Franny sweet party, I don't think you ever really been to a sweet party. I remember when I first met my wife, we came to your birthday party out here in Vegas. It was like 2014. No, that's when I got married. This was around 2010, 2009. First sweet party you invited me to is me and wifey. We pull up.
Palms?
Yep. And I get in there with wifey, and I'm looking around, and I'm like, this before we was married. So I'm looking around like, why did I bring her with me? Franny didn't give me this. He didn't update me that. Yo, it was gonna be 9-1. Like, it literally was only like 6 dudes in the party. It was like 40 girls.
That's what's crazy about that. Those sweet parties is because, you know, I wanted to do this really for the ladies, just for them to have a comfortable space to dance, chill, bring the girls, and, you know, have a drink without dudes harassing them, because we're different over here. We don't harass the females. You know what I mean? We don't believe in doing that. So they would always feel comfortable. So every time I did one, they always wanted to bring more girls and more. And that's how it happened.
It was unbelievable.
Like literally, like the majority of my parties, like you say, probably 6-1.
Yo, as you see, I never been to another one. His wifey been to that one. Like, oh no, nah,
it ain't happening.
We cool. Better go to the day after Franny's birthday.
So I did that. I did that for a good. Well, I'm still doing that, right? But like, for my pleasure, for my friends, you know, I did that for a good. When I got banned from the strip. Yo, even before I got banned, as a matter of fact, I was doing it when I was at Poetry and Gallery and Privé. Like, I've DJed at a lot of clubs out here in Vegas.
Like, people don't know, man. Like, when you hear Drake say, me, Franny, and Molly Mall at the Cribbo, I don't think they know who Franny is. That's why I had to bring you here, because you got legends like Drake shouting you out on records. Like, I remember when I came here in the record, I remember hearing the record home and then calling you when I came to Vegas and seen the record go off. And you like, Blizz, he did this at the crib. And I'm like, no way.
He did this at the Cribbo studio. That's what he shouted out the Cribbo.
Yo, that's crazy. I know that session had to be ill, my G.
You know how that happened. I've told this story before, but some of these people I know probably never heard this. But that happened because he wanted to use a studio to do a hook for a Rick Ross song, which was Diced Pineapples.
Wow. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy.
So he was like, yo, I got to record this hook right quick for Rosé. Like, perfect, come through.
Yeah.
He did that and then pulled out his laptop. He had a beat pack. He started playing beats. I heard the motto beat. I was like, yo,
that's it.
What is that?
That's it.
What is that right there? So we put that beat on repeat for a good 15 minutes. He's got his BlackBerry. I'll never forget. This dude pulls out his BlackBerry. As a matter of fact, before we even recorded the song, he said, yo, you have your laptop? I always have my backpack. I stay ready. I stay ready.
Ready, bro, all day.
So he was like, yo, I need to hear some Mac Dre songs. So I played him some Mac Dre songs.
I'm telling you, that's the impact Mac Dre got, my G. I'm telling you, bro, like, he's one of the most influential rappers outside the Bay that I think, because, you know, when you people don't have respect to the Biggies, the Tupacs, you know, the Pop Smokes, like all of those, the big puns. Mac Dre never saw that industry success, but he definitely got that industry respect, if not more.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like,
Facts.
His respect on the West is, you know, God bless, another soul, Nipsey respect. It's same level, bro. Like,
same exact
it's
level.
insane. And
Victory Lap is one of the best hip hop albums ever.
Ever, bro.
Front to back, you could play it.
Ever.
Run it.
No skips.
No skips, man.
No skips. Nip was
shout
on
out to
another...
1500. Shout out to Mike and Keys.
Oh, yo, bro.
And shout out to Granny, too. Rest in peace, Granny. Rest in peace, Nip.
Definitely, man. That's the fam, man. 1500 or nothing. Yeah. Mike and Keys, man. That's what I'm... Yo, bro, you introduced me to all of these guys. Like, I met all these people through you at the Cribbo, bro. We used to be down there wilding, and y'all had Drake there. I came to one of your birthday parties. You had Drake there again. And I used to be like, damn, hold on. This nigga Franny not only pull Hove out, pull Big out, pulling Drake out too. Like, that's what I mean, Franny.
It's all an organic thing, though. And you know that.
That's what I mean, my G. Like, a lot of these guys try to get these relationships with these people, and it can never be done. And I watched you build these organic relationships and really genuine friendships, because you'll go to OVO Fest, you'll be at Made in America with us, you'll be everywhere, like, and you know what I'm saying, and it's organic love with everybody. That gotta feel like,
you know,
why you ain't just rap, dog? Come on, man.
It's a blessing to be around that, because, you know, a lot of that shit is history. Like, go down in history.
Yeah.
Like you took me to my first Coachella ever.
No way.
I'll never forget. It was right after BP3 came out.
Yeah.
Hove performed, and I'll never forget this, Bleek. It was me, you, and Woo. We were on the side. Wooski. We were on the side of the stage, and I'll never forget when B came out. What'd she do? Forever Young?
Yeah.
She did Forever Young.
Yeah.
They performed that, and I'll never forget looking at the crowd and looking at everybody going crazy. Bro. And I seen this one chick just pass out, bro.
Yo, B.
And I haven't seen that like at a concert since Bone Thugs and Harmony back like in '99 when Busy and what's the other? Lazy,
Busy, and Crazy Bone.
Yeah. No, but when the two light-skinned dudes would rap, over with. Like these dudes, as soon as they hit the mic, these girls are crying and they're passing out.
I've never been to a Bone Thugs and Harmony show. That's crazy, man. Word.
I'll never forget. That's one of those moments in my life. Like, I remember seeing it vividly. Like, these girls are passing out over these dudes, like rap singing.
That's crazy.
Like, so when I seen Beyonce come out and surprise the crowd, people are excited, taking out their phones. And I seen a couple girls pass out. I was like, "Oh, this shit is real, right?"
Yeah, no, you see how big Coachella is now, man. They got Lady Gaga there.
Yeah,
like, yo, they threw the roof
they got
down. Like,
they got like these big EDM DJs, like with full production, and these dudes are spending their whole budget on their show and not even making money.
We got to get a helmet for you. They got Danger Mouse, Marshmallow. We got to get a helmet for you.
I ain't doing that. This is like the hat and my glasses. Like, I've been wearing hat and glasses ever since I was like 6 years old.
Yo, I know, but come on.
My helmet.
They ain't gonna know it's you. We don't know who the people are. It's like the Blue Man Group. That could be any blue dude. Who is the people?
Oh, my God.
Like, they ain't gonna know it's you.
I would have to have a moniker for an EDM DJ name, like Franz Sinatra or some shit.
They getting $250,000 to DJ. I want to learn how to DJ. Like,
crazy. And you know what's crazy is, EDM is like the easiest genre to DJ.
It's the same beat on every record. Every record is the same beat.
You can have fun with it though. Like,
yeah, no, and then they have fun. They live their life. I'm not taking nothing away from EDM. They have major fun. They have fun. It's not my fun, but they have fun.
There's different types of EDM. I like the more soulful. Like I like melodies. I like to hear lyrics.
Want the flash of lights. I'm gonna get a headache. I'll keep it all the way real.
There's songs like, Rihanna, that one song. You got, the Chris Brown song. Yeah. Like, those are good songs.
Listen, like, if they flip your record to EDM,
oh, man,
you out of here.
Yeah, I ain't playing no hip-hop. I'm playing no EDM version of a hip-hop record.
You out of here. You see what
never
they did
at
to
Dre's.
the homie.
You'll never hear me do that at
What's
Dre's.
What's the homie Big's artist? My man St. John. You see what they did to St. John?
Nah.
When they remixed his record, that shit went diamond.
Crazy.
Out of here, bro. And I think some dude from Russia did that. A Russian DJ flipped it and it, bro.
All those like European, Russian, German DJs, France.
Insane, bro.
Crazy.
Insane, bro. I got
those are superstars.
Yes,
for real.
they are, man. Talented. They
Steve Aoki. You know what I mean? Zed, David Guetta, DJ Snake. He's a beast.
Yeah, oh my
Snake,
God.
Yeah, Snake plays he plays hip hop though.
Yeah, man. A lot of them, man. All them DJs, man. All the DJs overseas, man. Shout out all the DJs overseas showing love.
You're connected overseas, bro.
Yeah, everywhere.
This guy right here is connected overseas. I don't think you guys understand. Anything you guys need, Bleek knows somebody there.
Hit Blizzle. All you got to do is spin the globe. Wherever your finger stop, hit Blizzle. I got the plug there. Like,
what's
seriously.
your favorite spot? Like, as far as I know, you've been all around the globe. What are some of your favorite spots to travel?
I don't have, I'm still learning them, man. Like, I'm doing Zanzibar this year. This ain't an interview of me. It's you. Don't try to flip it on me. Like, what just happened there?
But it's not an interview, though. This is more like a conversation. It's your birthday, my brother.
What's your favorite spot?
That I've been to?
Yes, because I ain't gonna front. I got to go to Cabo with you.
I love Cabo.
I got to do Cabo with you. Because y'all boys make Cabo look like it's the shit. I ain't never been to Cabo.
You know what I'm saying? See, we were just talking about Gino. He's here. No, but Cabo is very relaxing. We stay in San Jose, not San Lucas. San Lucas is like where all the clubs are, you know, where all the college kids go. You know, it's 18 and over. They could drink out there 18 and over.
18 and over. That's
crazy.
I
That's
can't
Mexico.
Go to,
It's Mexico. So we
go.
stay in San Jose, but if we want to turn up, we take that 20-minute ride to San Lucas. It's a vibe.
The party
though.
life is lit.
We like to
because
chill.
Cancun is different. Cancun is it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
never been to Cabo. I got to do that. But what's your favorite place to travel?
I just came from Hawaii, you know, for my birthday. Like I love that
But
spot.
that's right here. That's close.
I know.
That's cheating. That's like me saying Puerto Rico.
That true, but it's just something about that spot. You know what I mean?
Hawaii is lit.
No,
you saved my life in Hawaii. Yo, let's get to that. You
What
probably
happened?
don't even remember.
I
You saved
don't.
my life. Yo,
I don't
bro.
remember a lot of things, my
Yo,
brother.
listen.
You know that. You have to
Yo,
remind
bro,
me for me to have that memory click back on, bro.
2019, 2020, it had to be.
Before COVID?
Yeah, right before COVID.
Okay.
Me and wifey go out there during Thanksgiving weekend. We like, yo, we gonna do something different this year because we seen the homies go lad the year before. They had a ball swimming with the dolphins, doing everything.
In Hawaii?
In Hawaii.
I've never swam with the dolphins in Hawaii.
Wilding, right? Doing everything.
Well, that's on the bucket list now.
Doing everything they was wilding, doing unbelievable boat out in the water. So me and wifey like, all right, cool. This year we gonna do what they did. We gonna go out there. And it rained. It was cold. We had to go to the mall, buy sweatpants and everything. And I remember, I didn't even get to see the beach one time. And I remember calling you. I'm like, yo, Franny, you gotta have a plug out here. And you like, yeah, I got my guy out there, Sunil. And he pulled up. You know, he brought me to...
That's my guy.
Yo, listen, he from, what is he from? Pakistan or Palestine? Some of his family?
India, yeah, Pakistan, India, around that area.
So they
yeah.
they were having a Thanksgiving like family thing at the crib. So he invited me and my wife over there. Family is wonderful family. We had a ball. But one thing that stood out to me, right? I learned something interesting that day. Because one of his cousins was in town from Pakistan. And he like, yo, my cousin's visiting. I want to introduce you to him. I was shocked the guy knew who I was. Talking about Bleek, yeah, we heard your music. I'm like, oh, that's dope. You know what I mean? That's ill. So boom, Sunil walk away or whatever. We in the kitchen. I'm talking to the cousin. So, you know, they got the ice tray there with the bucket, the sodas and everything. So he look at me and he like, yo, Bleek, can I get one of those Cokes? So I'm like, fam, I'm a guest here. Like, you family. How you asking me for something? I don't even know these people. I just met all of y'all 40 minutes ago.
And he's asking
And
you
he
for
asked
something.
me for a Coke. So I'm like, yeah, go ahead. They for everybody. He was like, man, where I'm from, that's a Christmas gift. Blew my mind. Blew my mind. Like, what? He's like, yeah, bro, that's a Christmas gift. You can't, I ain't just out there freely like that. You get stuff like that, like a Snickers or something like that for Christmas. Like, that's insane, bro. When you think it's people out there living like that.
Yeah.
And ever since then, me and Sunil, that's my guy, man. I go to Hawaii, vibe with him. You know how many people go out there now? I tell them, yo, I got the plug, acting like I'm you now.
No, that's good people. So Hawaii is definitely one of my favorite spots to go. I like, you know, I like to go to Toronto too. They love music out there.
Yeah, you OVO. Y'all OVO.
But
You
no,
and
no.
Gino OVO.
Facts.
Y'all,
But
I ain't mad at
even
y'all.
like there's times I go to Toronto where I won't even lick with nobody from OVO except like 40. 40 is always down to smoke. I go to the studio.
That's what I heard.
But
I heard
you know,
he a real good dude. Blowing
really,
it down
really
heavy.
good dude.
I never met him though.
Really good
Word.
dude, man. Shout out to 40, man. Smoked that Bull Rider, Bleek. They got that Bull Rider from Canada. Yo, word. No, I'm telling you, bro. That Bull Rider is special. It's like their
hell is
version of
that?
the OG Kush. It's weed.
Bull Rider?
It's called Bull Rider, bro. Facts. You need to try some of that.
I haven't been to Toronto in forever, man. You know what I mean? I got a gold plaque from T.O. My dude shot clear out there, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Did a record with Shot Clear, you know what I mean?
Shout
That's
out
my first
Cardinal
time.
Official.
Yep, Cardinal Official was Drake before Drake in Toronto. There was nowhere you could go out there and people didn't say, yo, you know Cardinal Official? I used to be like, no, I never met him. Then they'll play his music everywhere.
When he got signed, I remember he came out here to Vegas and he came to the show and I interviewed him and ran some of his songs, and we've been cool ever since, man.
Yeah, no, he a good dude. I met him a few times.
He's still out there doing his thing.
Hell yeah, man. It's a lot of artists out there in T.O. doing their thing. It's a lot of talent.
T.O.
I'm married now.
T-Dot.
But I'm going to be honest.
Come on.
Toronto
Come on.
might have
Hello. I know where you're going with
some of the
this.
most beautiful women in the world.
They really do. Facts.
I just have to say
1,000,000%.
I just have to say it.
I'm gonna
put
you know
that
they're
up there.
really nice. Canadians are really nice too.
But you
bro.
know, I think I found. You're gonna laugh.
You know, London got some pretty women too,
No,
but they
London
smoke cigarettes though.
Yeah,
man. That shit
London
turns
is
me
different,
off, bro.
But I think I found Victoria's Secret plant where because you know you look at Victoria's Secret book, you like where these girls at? They don't walk the street. These girls don't exist. They growing these girls in a plant somewhere. Nah, bro.
Toronto,
they from Finland. They from Finland or Sweden.
All nationalities too.
My wife gonna hate me, but if I was Swedish or Finnish, I'd be lit out there.
Bleek, it's not just that though. You got everything out there though.
Yo,
everything.
Yo, bro,
Jamaicans.
I done been all over the world, bro. I done,
they got everything out
every
there.
Country,
you know who's really
man.
bad though? You know who's really, really bad? Those East African ones.
Oh yeah, yes. Yo,
Eritrean
listen.
and Ethiopian
bro,
women. Beautiful.
I was in Gabon, then I went to Tanzania, then we went to Cape Town. Bro, I never seen more black people driving Bentleys and Lamborghinis and Ferraris in my life. It's insane. And then going through the mall, you looking at certain girls and they're like, yeah, she a princess.
Yeah.
Where? Like, I want to be king. Like, it's
how many
serious.
different countries have you been in Africa?
I did Gabon, Tanzania, Cape Town, Joburg, Morocco. I'm trying to do Egypt. That's my next stop.
Where was the hottest spot? Like,
everywhere.
Hot.
Everywhere.
Because I know Africa is always hot.
Yo, bro, listen.
Is this hot to you today in Vegas?
No.
Okay.
Nothing in America is Africa hot. There is nothing in the world.
Even with the humidity?
There is nothing in the world going to prepare you for Africa hot, and there's nothing going to prepare you. You been to Dubai?
Never been to Dubai.
Listen, the flags is mad in Dubai. Them shits is like, why you hang me up? You know ain't no wind coming through here, fam. Like,
I gotta go golfing in Dubai then. If there's no wind and it's hot, that ball's gonna travel.
Them glasses, them shit's gonna fog up as soon as you go outside.
That already happens when I go to Houston or Miami, Atlanta during the summertime.
Me and wifey went for her birthday during July. Bro, it was it. One thing I like about traveling in them places, though, I look at it as that's my cleanse. Because you know you can't smoke. There ain't no weed out there.
Yeah.
Only person can smoke in Dubai is your man. I don't know why I ain't called you. Snoop. You know Snoop is written in the law in Dubai.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that.
Yes, because one of the Prince I heard out there wanted him to do a show. And he was like, nah, I'm cool because I can't smoke. And they made it a law. As Snoop Dogg,
that is
to blow it down in Dubai.
That is mine.
But I don't got Snoop number when I'm out there. It's like, yo, I gotta hit Snoop so he can hit the homies and let them know Blizzle the homie.
You know what's crazy too? Like back in those days, we had sessions with Snoop, Bleek.
Bro,
you, Snoop.
I died in the room with you and Snoop. Gad, tell him, Gad, I died. I lost my life in Vegas in the room with you and Snoop. That's when
that was like early 2000s. That's when I first moved to Vegas.
Yep, that's when he had the yo, think about it. He had the Teen Summit Suite in the Palms. Remember that?
Oh, shit.
Yo, that's what, as I'm thinking about it, I'm like,
right.
Yo, the Teen Summit Suite in the Palms. Remember, Snoop was smoking so much. That's my first time actually seeing.
So that was around 2006.
Just flowing through the air like this, sitting there. He came out with the whole box of swishes already rolled.
Because you know, once that blunt is like, once that backwood is like half done, it's over with.
But this was Swisher Snoop back then.
Yeah.
This wasn't even backwoods.
You're
Snoop.
right, Swisher Snoop.
He smoked my life away. I left that room, little half dad put his dick
I'll
on
never forget.
head.
You know, I used to do Snoop Dogg radio, right? This is like way before podcasts. Like, so when I left KMEL, before I came to Vegas, there was like a 7-month period where I did Snoop Dogg radio. A syndicated radio show where we where we were syndicated in like 30 different cities. You know what I mean? We were on every Sunday, I think.
Damn,
every
that's
Sunday.
dope.
We were on The Beat. Remember The Beat in LA?
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, so we were on that station. So that was like a big deal to me, even though like I didn't really do a lot. Basically, all we were doing was conversing and playing records, you know what I mean, and smoking. And his wife would write me a check every week.
Snoop wife?
Yes.
Would write you a check?
Yes. I got like Snoop paid me to be on there talking shit with him. I'm getting like when I think about it now, I'm getting paid to smoke weed, get flown out.
That's the illest job in the world.
With Snoop Dogg?
That's the illest job in the world.
We did that for like 6 or 7 months before I moved to Vegas, man. That was an experience. But like Snoop is another guy like we've known for a long time.
Yeah, Snoop the big. I remember I was
You
in
guys
Africa.
did that record on Rock La Familia, Get Your Mind Right.
And you know what's crazy? I didn't even know he was going to be
Right,
on that
mommy.
joint. Me and Jay laid that verse first, and then you know.
Where'd you guys record that at?
In Baseline.
Baseline?
Yeah, this was
Really?
Baseline, man. We did the whole
The
Dynasty
whole album?
The
That whole
Dynasty
album's such
in
a
Baseline.
classic too.
Crazy. We did it in like a week too. Jay was putting pressure on everybody. I remember when we
Like, was Emil always late to the studio?
sometimes, like, you know, like Emil caught the bad end of the stick, man. Like I would love to let her come up here and tell her story. But you know, like she's one of those girls I look at that was, you know, love, man. Love will cost you a lot in this game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and everybody love. Like that's why I say you can never question how people love or grieve. Everybody deal with that in their own manner, in their own way. You got to just respect it. You know what I'm saying? But she had a major shot, bro. Yo, but I remember I was in Africa, right? We had a show and Snoop came in the room, you know what I mean? He was hollering at Hov.
In Africa.
In Africa.
All the way in Africa.
And Snoop pull up, right? So, you know, he come in the dressing room, he holler at Hov. So then he asks Hov, he's like, yo, where Bleek at? So Hov must have told him like Bleek got his own dressing room. But before he came over there, Hov came in the dressing room, he came to me. He like, yo, Bleek. Yo, why Snoop looking for you? I'm like, yo, that's my dog. Me and Snoop, hey. He's like, oh, man, I thought it was something, guy, like you did something or something. I'm like, nah, me and Snoop be blowing it down. That's the homie, man. Jay ain't even know that we was cool like that. He was looking like, what the hell Snoop doing looking for little bro like that? Let me find out what's going on. Word.
That's Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, word. He was looking for me, word. We held it down in Africa. Snoop is that guy, man. Like, I'm going to tell you an ill story about one time I was in L.A. Just popped up, right? L.A. shit. They said Snoop having the Pimpin' Players.
Having a what?
The Pimpin' Players ball.
Oh, yeah.
Remember he used to do that?
With Don Juan.
With Don Juan. He had all the pimps there, everybody with the curls.
Shout out Kenny Red, man. Rest in peace, Kenny Red.
Everybody, right? So, somebody must have told Snoop I was in the building. He had no clue I was coming to this. He had no clue I was coming to this Pimpin' Players ball.
Oh, you actually went to one?
Yeah, I went. Regular dress.
You've never told me this. Regular dress.
Regular dress. Regular clothes. Everybody suited, booted, girls dressed to impress, thugs, boobs out. Yo, listen, it's the Pimps and Players ball. They carrying girls by the leash, everything.
The hoes are out.
It's crazy. Listen. So somebody tells Snoop I'm in the building. He gets on the stage. He never even comes out, say what up to me. I'm in the crowd chilling. Gets on the stage. I like to make an announcement. We got one of the young OGs in the building, and I just want to bring him to the stage, give him an award, because ever since I met him, he been a stand-up guy. I'm like, you know me, I don't know who he talk about, what's going on.
Yeah.
He said,
but you hear everything he's saying.
So he said, I got my guy Memphis Bleek all the way from the East Coast, Brooklyn. Make some noise, y'all. Memphis, come to the stage. So I go to the stage, right? He like, yo, I got this award for you just because you a real one. You like us, and we support our people from the East that support the West. You know, all this, he giving me the speech. He give me the award. He said, this award here is for the best assistant pimp in the game.
What year was this?
This was like 2003, 2002.
Oh,
yo, bro, I
shit.
still have the trophy in the crib.
You've never told me that.
The best
I've never heard
assistant
that
pimp
story.
in the world.
Have you ever told that story?
No,
before?
I never.
That is crazy.
Yo, I swear.
Yo.
The best assistant pimp in the world. It was like, did he just diss me? or he showed me love. Like, I didn't know. No, but I take the award.
The thing about Snoop is he's a very stand-up guy.
Yo, major genuine, bro.
Very stand-up guy, very nice. I've never, like, the times being around him, I've been around him for many years, right? He was even a resident artist at Dre's.
Yes, I remember.
Snoop will take a picture with anybody.
Real one.
He will miss his flight to take a picture with anybody. Like he's a genuine guy. And this guy, I'll never forget one time after we recorded one of the shows, we leave the house with no security, Bleek.
Like
we take off.
But look at what you saying, bro. You telling me stories about Mac Dre, Biggie, Hove, Drake, Snoop. Yo, bro. That's legendary shit.
I got stories with Bleek, too.
Yeah, I was getting fined smoking backstage. Dad's charging us. Y'all gotta pay $500. You smoking in the dressing room again.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we got those type of stories. Yo, bro, it's insane the life you live, man. I might not never say it. I might not ever show it, but just know I'm one of those guys that's on the sideline, however they want to say it, admiring, bro. Like, I always admired what you do, how you move, how you did it. I always, like me, one thing I always said, why Franny never did this. You had all the plugs in the game. Every rapper, when they come to Vegas or the Bay, the first person they hitting is Franny. Why you never did an album, like a Clue?
That's something I've been thinking about like for the last 20 years, and it's just never came to fruition, bro.
Yo, bro, like just off the like.
I know Gino be on me about that shit too, because you know I make beats too.
You could drop a photo album. You don't even have to drop an album. You could put out a photo album just of the pictures you have of the history. I say between you and Lenny S, y'all have more history in the game than any other photographer, I believe, because y'all was there for the real moments. You know what I mean? The moments that solidified people as stars, as icons.
Damn, Lenny S. You talking about Lenny S? I remember when Lenny S used to drive the E-Class.
With the logo on
with the Rockefeller logo.
You know he still got that car.
No.
On God, Lenny still have the car.
No.
Yes.
Lenny, I need to see that.
Yeah, Lenny still have the car. Word. When they did the Book of Hove and all that, they was trying, they took pieces of it and put it in the museum for the Book of Hove.
That's crazy. Kodak lens, man.
And he started as a photographer.
Yeah.
But back to my question, why you never did an album or a mixtape? It's never too late. I just dropped a joint, and they said it's my best work. I can't believe it. It's like 20 years later.
You got some shit on there.
I take it. It's never too late. And you a DJ. That lasts forever. I told you, let's put the mask on, man. Who we gonna be? It's Marshmallow, it's Danger Mouse. Come on, man, let's get some money. They ain't gonna know who you is. I'm gonna be the voice, you just DJ.
Let's make it happen, Bleek.
Shaq even out there like this.
Let's make it happen. You know, we could definitely get some people on the album, too.
Yo, bro, you kidding? Your connects, E40, the whole Bay gonna come out and support you. You know that. The whole half of the East Coast. When it come to Fab, Jadakiss and the Locks, like, bro, rest in peace, DMX. Everybody fucked with Franny, my nigga. You kidding me? I should have called you to get some features on my album. Maybe I'd have had some features. I got no one on there. I should have hit Franny.
But
Franny.
Sometimes it's better like that, though. Like when you don't have features on the album. You know what I mean?
So?
Yeah, of course. You still got it, Bleek. Like
sometimes you need that boost. Remember, like flipping, they put their hand, you put your foot there, like 1, 2, 3. You need a boost sometimes, but fuck it.
Facts. It's never too late. And you know, I've had this title forever, like for an album called Better Late Than Never.
And when you come to when the people come to the West, man, like I told you, you've been keeping hip hop alive, Vegas, bro. Like when people come to Vegas, the only place they're gonna hear that real, genuine hip hop, authentic music is by your hand spinning it. There's nowhere else. You go everywhere else, it's flashing lights, and not the Kanye song, neither. Fact. Straight up. You better be ready to get your Jersey Shore fist pump ready. You better pack that in your luggage.
Bleek, once again, happy birthday, Bleek.
My brother.
Appreciate you, bro.
My brother.
Thanks for having me.
Man. Cancer gang. We out here, man.
Cancer season.
Yo, so what made you switch and get into golf? Because now I see everybody golfing. Ja think he a golfer now.
Man, golfing is like part of my life now. It's changed my life, like for real.
They say it's big money.
I wake up at 5 a.m. I used to go to sleep at 5 a.m.
Yo, that's how me and Fred got cool. That's what I was going to tell you. Before you finish that question, remember I said earlier, the Franny in the Bay is different from the Franny in Vegas. The Franny in the Bay, I used to land in the Bay, Franny active. We outside, we go. Franny in Vegas used to be sleep all day. Yo, I used to come to Vegas and be like, yo, Franny, calling him, no answer. That sun go down, yo, bro, you know I was in the crib, Dad, I was asleep all day. Yo, now
that sun go down, that's when I used to wake up.
So all I had to bring you was some golf clubs to get you up.
I guess. But it's really changed my life, though. Like,
I see, man.
It's just something I found that I really had a passion in.
Yeah.
And, like, I seen other people playing it. I was at Top Golf one night, just, playing some of the featured games that they have over there. And I invited one of my boys, Will, and he seen me hitting. And he was like, you should come out in the golf course and play around. I was like, I don't know, man. I don't have that confidence yet. But then he threw a tournament like 3 weeks later. He was like, I got your round. Just come out here. So that right there made me buy golf clubs right there. That off the top. I had to buy some irons. I had to buy a driver. I had to buy a putter. The whole deal. I had to buy ball. I had to spend some money.
That's the most expensive sport.
Man.
Golf is the most expensive sport.
I've spent a lot of money on that shit. But it's brought me joy to my life, and I want some money. Definitely want some money off this shit. But at the same time, it's also made me change my whole lifestyle. Like I said, I wake up at like 5, 6 a.m. now.
You up now. I see. Franzen Bay is up.
And I go to sleep. And I go to sleep before midnight now if I don't have to work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I'm not at Hakkasan, I'm not at Dre's, I'm not at any of the other events that I do at nighttime, I'm going to sleep early so I can
That's what's up.
Not just do that. And I just got knee surgery a couple weeks ago, and I'm still doing physical therapy.
So golf is
what I mean?
Like therapy, you say.
That and, real PT. So
yeah.
It's definitely helped me out.
I used to say people who golf just want to get away from their wife.
You see your boy Ja. Ja's on it right now, heavy. And he's already got a hole in one.
Yo, listen. Ja is different. He invited me with him for a birthday trip.
I remember you told me the story.
Yo, bro,
yes.
Every morning he think I'm waking up early on vacation to go golfing. Like, Ja, I'll catch you after breakfast, fam. Then I go with him one morning. Hurt my knee.
You didn't tell me that.
Hurt my knee. And they like, that's beginners shit. Like, you gonna get over it. Couple more games. Nah, fam, this ain't for me.
Right.
It's hot. I don't even know how to swing. I'm swinging like a baseball bat. It's not going where I wanted to go. It was bad. So I told John I'm cool. Then first of all, this is how I know it's the most expensive sport. I didn't even have to buy clubs or anything. I had to buy shoes. It just was $150. It's like, wait, these ain't even no Air Force Ones, nothing like.
I remember you showed me the whole fit.
Yo, bro, had me out there looking crazy.
You had to buy gloves. You had to buy golf balls. You had to rent clubs.
Yeah, my wife thought I was going to get down. I looked at her. You see state property? Get down and lay down. I'm going to lay down, girl. All right?
No, but, golf is like life, though. You get that one good shot, you're like, damn, I could do this shit.
Yeah.
I could really do this shit.
Yeah, yo, but one thing, too, I don't want to look over. I say you kept hip-hop alive in Vegas, but during COVID, you kept that shit alive on Twitch, too.
Oh,
IG was going hard. You used to have fucking 10, 15,000 people a night in there watching you DJ.
Yeah, shout out to Anil over there at Twitch. Mm-hmm. Like, he really made that happen with all the DJs, like, at a time where we didn't even know if we were going to be working anytime soon.
What was going on?
Like, you got to think, they were telling us, oh, yeah, we'll be down for like 2-3 months. We'll be back to it. We didn't, I didn't want to believe, I don't believe everything I hear.
Word up.
Can't be gullible.
That's a fact.
Whether the news is saying it, the government's saying it, whoever's saying it.
That's right.
I'm not going to believe it.
Own homework.
Right. We're all entitled to our own opinions.
That's right.
But you know, there was a time where I was streaming on Instagram and they would cut us off. If you weren't D-nice, they would cut you off every 15 minutes because of copyright infringements, right?
Yeah.
The copyright infringement
the
shit
label
was
started
real.
hitting them.
Exactly. The label started hitting them. Yep. They didn't care. They didn't care if you were on the radio or were doing the biggest clubs in the nation. They didn't care. Like,
it's crazy.
You were going to get cut off. So crazy. Twitch was an avenue to play music without getting cut off. And I didn't even know you could get paid from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I built a crazy community. And from time to time, I still go on Twitch and they're still there.
That's what's up, man.
Crazy.
Twitch
like they're
lit.
still there. Like it's a real community. And some of these people I've met in real life, like these people are from all over the world, from London, from you know what I mean? From
that's
all
the
over
number one reason.
New Zealand, like
that's why I love Vegas, man. Because
they flew to Vegas to come.
You touch everywhere, man. I feel like between Vegas and Miami, you get the chance to touch everywhere.
Miami's
you never know where people flew
Bleek,
in from.
You already know Florida is different because everything is 2 hours away. You could go to any island you want. 2 hours away. That's a hack.
Yeah,
it's a cheat code living in Florida, bro.
Yeah,
I don't think a lot of people like who really love
a lot of people don't take advantage of that.
Right.
Though. You know what I'm saying?
Like
they don't. A lot of people don't travel. They stay where they at. They feel like they live in paradise. Everything is right here.
You got to think like in that area in the Caribbean, like you
got everything.
Jamaica, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico,
St. Thomas, St. Kitts,
St. Martin,
yes,
Barbados,
everywhere, Trinidad,
St. Lucia.
Yo, I just went to St. Lucia. Oh my Jesus, yo, bro, listen.
How was the weather? Humid,
amazing, bro. Listen,
the water was blue.
One of the best countries I think I visited in a while, man.
Yeah.
Like an island, like I had a lot of fun. Amazing, bro.
Fresh.
Amazing. They got some of the best seafood. The culture there is amazing. I didn't know what I was even to expect.
Straight farm to table.
Crazy, bro. Like I love it, man. Like St. Lucia's lit.
You ever been to Colombia?
Yeah. I did Colombia with Fred for his birthday.
Colombia has some of the best
seafood.
Chicken. No. Seafood too.
In the world.
But their chicken, I don't know what they're doing with their chicken out there, but it's just, it's different. I've tried fried chicken, grilled chicken, rotisserie chicken, everything, smoked chicken. I've tried everything in Colombia.
You ever seen them like handle the chicken right in front of you? Pause. Like,
nah.
Listen, in Africa, shout out my man Safi. Yo, listen, he like, yo, Bleek.
I met Safi before, right?
Yeah, in Jersey. That's my dog, man. Yo, he like, yo, Bleek, you gotta come with me to Africa. We going to Accra, Ghana, chilling at the crib. Me and B.I. We was out there for probably like 2 weeks at the homie crib. So, you know, he had the chefs, the maids, all that shit at the crib. So one day the lady was like, one of the chefs was like, yo, what y'all want to eat tonight? So B.I. like, yo, we want chicken. She like, all right, well, come in the back. So we like, all right, what's in the back? We go in the back. She like,
pick a chicken.
Pick a chicken.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, bro, they running around everywhere. Chickens everywhere. So I'm like, yo, we just pick a chicken? She like, yeah. So like, all right, that one. Yo, bro, that chicken, like how they say, yo, you running around like a chicken with his head cut off? That shit is 100% facts. Yo, bro, she grabbed the chicken like it was none, grabbed the neck, psh, cut the head off, that shit started moving around crazy, running around with no head. Like, so you know me, blood everywhere. Now I'm like,
that's wild.
What's she gonna do now? She started defeathering that shit, cutting it up, cutting this up. Next you know, chicken on the table, bro, cooked and done. I'm like, yo, no way. That's my first time ever seeing that. And she was looking at us like, yeah, y'all city boys.
That is insane,
yo, bro, crazy, my
I don't
G.
think I could. I don't think I.
I almost didn't want to eat the chicken
because I don't eat beef or pork. Like I don't eat anything that walks on four legs.
Yeah,
lamb. You fuck with lamb, right?
Yeah, I fuck with lamb.
Like the lamb at Fred C's restaurant at Roma's.
Crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
That's what everybody says.
Crazy.
Gino, you ever had that lamb?
Yeah,
at Roma's.
Yo, the lamb at Roma's is crazy, there, man. You know how we do, man. That's the best. But yo, we got some stories, man. Remember in New York, it had me and my guy Franny sitting on the curb. You remember that? The police?
Oh my goodness. That was your truck we was in, right?
Yo, remember, it was me, you, and Fred C.
We was going to go see my boy Hawaii Mike.
We did see him.
Yeah.
And we came out and we was sitting there smoking.
Oh, yeah.
And we got in the car.
He came out.
And remember, the police tapped on the side of the door. Fucking Fred was like, yo, that's a fan right there. I think he want a picture. I told Fred, that ain't no fan. That's the police. Niggas was like, get out the car. Remember, they had us sitting on the car.
They had us handcuffed.
Yeah, on the curb. Sitting there in New York City. I'm telling them, I'm like, yo, my people not even from here. The weed is mine. But remember, you checked my pocket. I had the FOP card, Family of Police Officer, the gold card. Got us off. He let us go.
That's right.
Yeah, remember?
I forgot about that.
Got us off with the family.
It was me, you, who else? Fred.
And your man Hawaii Mike.
And Hawaii Mike.
Had us sitting on the curb in Chinatown.
And I think Hawaii Mike's wife came out like,
what the hell?
What? Yeah.
Yeah, they was on us. We almost went through. Book them, Danny.
They were undercover.
Yeah. Who pulled his badge out? Fred thought they was fans. They knocked on the side of the truck like that. Fred like, yo, some fans knocking on the truck. I think they want a picture. I looked out the rear view mirror. I'm like, Fred, that ain't no goddamn fan. That's a cop. Word up. Yo, and that one story, and I got another story where, bro, I always said, you my good luck charm when it come to gambling in fucking Vegas, yo. I mean, we left the club. I think it was Dre. No, it wasn't Dre's.
No, it was way before Dre's.
Yeah, it was way before Dre's. I forgot what club it was, but we was in the MGM, and we sat down to gamble. My nigga, I started with $500. Remember, we sat there for about 3 hours.
Yeah.
I walked away from that table with $35,000. I remember looking at Freddie like, nigga, we just killed them. Like... Yo, bro.
That was wild. I do remember that.
I never won ever. I think I gave the 35 back by now because I never won. My wife hate coming to Vegas with me because she know I call her the black cat. I lose. I say, because I met you, I lose.
Oh, my goodness.
She tell me, I'm the prize. That's why. Yo, word, bro. Crazy.
Do you still gamble?
Hell
when
yeah.
You're out here?
Hell yeah. I'm ready to go hit the tables right now.
No, when we left Dre's the other night,
I was at the tables.
We were heading out.
I caught a little 600 pack. I had to run. I'm telling you, I've been losing so much that now 600 feel like a win. Like, I'm out.
We must, Bleek, we must advise these people, like, Vegas
is serious.
And we will take your money.
Like my dog say, the casinos is not built off winners. That's some of the best advice a nigga could tell you right there. A casino is not built. You start thinking like, you right.
You know, the other day I'm walking through the casino. I'm a stoner, so I be thinking about crazy shit. And I'm looking at all these slot machines, right? You know, some people are gifted. They're lucky with slot machines.
Yeah, y'all man, the milkman, he hit on the slot all the time.
Talk about Ferris.
Yeah, the milkman.
Gino, too. Gino has a selective slot machines that he, plays.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at all these slot machines. I'm like, how much money, like, as far as Vegas goes, like, how many slot machines are in Vegas taking money right now?
Every day.
And how many are really, like, giving back?
Yeah.
And those giving back are the ones that got that ice in their vein because they think, okay, I won this jackpot. I'm going to go try it again.
Yo, listen.
Next thing you know, the whole jackpot is spent. You have to get out. You have to get out.
Yes,
you have to get out of there.
You can't get trapped in the casinos, man.
The longer you stay.
Like me,
listen.
I'm the cheapest gambler. Like, I'm going to be honest. I go in there with the mindset, because since I won $35,000, I want to win $35,000 every time I sit down. But my limit is $500. Because I look at it, right? If the table is $25 a hand or $50 a hand, with $500, I got more than 10 shots. If I swing at something 10 times and I don't hit, I don't think I need another 10 shots to be like, yo, I won. It ain't my night, fam. You feel me?
And you're going to have your nights, though.
That's what I'm saying. You get them in. But, yo, I was just telling Fred, right? You're going to laugh at this story. Shout out Fred C, the homie out here, right? Because, listen, my man just came out here for the first time. Boston George, BG.
Yeah.
He in Vegas for the first time.
Shout out Cheech.
You know what I'm saying? They go to the casino. He go to the crap table. Win 1,100. First time.
BG?
1,100. So you know me. I've been paying craps with Fred for 20 years. I never won $1 in craps, right? So Fred told me, yo, he probably ran across a hot roller. So I said, my nigga, I've been out here with you for 25 years. We ain't come across one hot roller in 25 years.
And BG's first time.
First time to Vegas, he get the hot roller. I'm like, nah, dog. I don't believe that theory. What happened? Like, yo, craps is not for me. Blackjack, 3-card poker.
You've always,
listen.
That's what it is. When you won that 35 grand.
It was 3-card poker.
3-card poker.
That's because that's
you
the
remember
shit
that?
Hov say, I'm calling guts every time, drag my nuts every round.
Mm-hmm.
That was the game we played in the casino, was guts. But the way we played guts was, and this is why Hov said that line, so we put some clarity to niggas for that. Listen, guts was, it could be 10 people playing. Remember, you're only getting 3 cards. Mm-hmm. So you're trying to make the best hand out of 3 cards in a poker hand, whether you got a flush, straight flush, 3 of a kind, a pair.
Whatever it is.
Whatever you got. So however many people call
Dealer
guts.
draws 5?
No, everybody get 3 cards.
And that's it.
That's it.
There's no cards drawn on.
No. So imagine 6 people playing.
Okay.
Only one person can win. But everybody feel like they got a good hand. So mind you, the pot start at $1,000. So to call guts.
So you got 3 cards. So the best hand is what, a 3 of a kind?
A 3 of a kind or a straight flush or a royal flush. Okay. Right? Or whoever got the highest pair.
Okay.
So boom. Pot start at $1,000. Mind you, 6, 7 people playing. Only one winner. So if 4 people out of the 6 or the 7 people call guts, it's only one winner. The 3 losers got to put what was in the pot. So I take the 1,000, 3 losers, now the pot 3,000. So the next time a person call guts, it's 3 grand. You lose, you got to put 3 grand up. Now 4 people call guts, all of y'all got to put 3 grand up. So now that should go to 24,000. And it keep going. Yo, bro, I seen the pot one day get to like 150,000, 200,000. And Hov didn't even look at his cards. He just guts. And niggas looking like, even if you got good hand, I'm not calling it. Because if I lose, I got to put 200 up. I ain't got it. Like, so I can't even afford to take the chance. And Hov don't even look at his cards. He just sitting there. He's the worst nigga to play guts with because you just dealing cards on the table, every hand, guts. So he'll lose every hand, put the money up, it's cool, to the one hand where it's 200 now. And you got to put it up.
Oh, shit.
I remember I lost one time. He was mad at me. I owed 25 grand. Like, I know
you guys used to gamble on the PJ.
Yeah. Oh, yo, listen. Yo, listen.
I know it goes down on the PJ.
Yo, listen. Hov don't want no smoke in spades. Yo, you hear me, Franny? In spades, smoked them. John Manilli was my partner. We was doing our thing. Yo, we was doing our thing, smoking him in Kaiser.
Yeah.
Then right we land, he flew his mom's in. Now his mom's his partner. I can't talk no smack to Mama J. That's my
Gloria?
I can't talk no junk. So now we sitting there playing, and John Manilli now, mom there, he reneging. So I'm like, yo, what you doing? He like, yo, that's the strategy. What's the strategy? Let them win? I'm like, John, you playing with me. You can't get fired. He not gonna fire you, dog. If he fire you, we fighting on this play. Yo, John really he let them win because moms was there. So Jay don't want no smoke. And in dice, Jay don't want no smoke on CeeLo with Blizzle. I smoked them one day.
CeeLo's three dice, right?
That's what we play on the East. Y'all do craps.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying how in 25 years I never met one hot roller. Like, Gino, throw the dice. Come on, baby.
There are some hot rollers, like in Vegas, like there's
niggas
somebody
get hot and be rolling for an hour.
In downtown, like I think it's like an hour and 45 minutes. And if you keep pressing and hitting hard ways and hitting like those crap bets,
See, I don't know how to play craps, man.
It's a fast game.
Yeah, it's never been my game. Like, I don't know how to play.
I don't know if you noticed. I don't know if I've ever talked about this, but there was a time where it was bad for me. Like,
you was a gambler?
What? When I first moved out here,
of course,
I was addicted, bro.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Nah, it almost took me out, bro. Like,
no way.
Yeah, bro. Like, for real. Like, I had to talk.
You had to call a hotline?
Nah. It didn't get that. It didn't get that bad. I had to talk to myself in the mirror. That was the hotline.
That's the hotline. That's the hood nigga hotline. That's the first one.
No. On
some
everything I
love. Ignore that call. When they in the mirror, they ignore that one. They be like,
everything I love, everything, no. Real shit, everything I love, I had to talk to myself in the mirror and just, wake up and snap out of it.
Yeah.
So like if I do gamble and have fun with it, like, I'll...
See, I always have my limit, man.
I'll have my limit. Exactly.
Always have my limit, man.
Exactly.
That's why Hove used to know. Don't invite Bleek to the game. He ain't losing no money. Gambling shit. He gonna spend his little petty $1,000 and get up out of there. You got there right. I had 5 to 10 shots at something. I'm telling you, I'm good.
I remember I'm with Hove one night. He performed at the Palms, and we go to the Bellagio, and he's gambling, playing like 500 a hand. Little something,
Yeah.
Bought in for like 20 grand. Like, this is back in like 2002.
I'm gonna tell you real gambling, Hove. Go.
2002.
Yeah. He take that bread.
No. Started out at 500 a hand. Like I said, 500 a hand. Next thing you know, he started pressing because he started winning. He took like a good 80 racks from him that night.
Yo, listen.
And left. And like, we out of here. Like, I'm not sitting here.
With Hove. In Amsterdam, you listen to me. In Amsterdam, a casino, you gotta get a button up. Remember, this is hoodie Bleek.
You gotta what? You gotta wear what?
In the casino, you have to wear a button up. You can't wear like a crew neck. You have to wear a button up. Polo. Yes, like a polo or a regular button up to go in the casino. Go in the casino with Hove. They gambling. I'm moving around doing my thing. You seen the movie Casino Royale?
007?
Yes.
Okay.
Excuse me. That was my first time seeing the chips that came in a plastic case. You remember when he was gambling and they had the chips that come in the plastic? It's a one big chip and it's in a plastic case. People probably never even seen this. If you haven't seen it, I'm pretty sure people never seen it in real life.
But I don't remember that.
If you watch the movie when he gambling, it's a one big chip in a plastic case. The chip is $500,000. Hove won 4 of them. 200 grand playing blackjack.
You won 4, so you won 2 million?
Yeah, matter of fact, yes.
2 million.
2 million. Yeah. Now I'm bugging 200 grand. Yes, $500,000 a chip, right? Boom.
Yeah, that's 2 million.
Yo, listen, my G, 4-pack, right? We wilding all night in the car. We like, yeah, I got 2 M's, I'm up, killing them. We wake up in the morning, time to leave, get on the jet, make our move, do what we do. You know what the nigga tell me? Yo, I lost one of the cases.
What?
Like, what?
You lost $500,000.
He lost $500,000. And it was like, yo, fuck it, I'm still up. Like, we ain't even backtrack, look for it, nothing. I wanted to be like, where you was hanging at last night? Like, where you was at? I wanted to look for the case. Like, somebody found the $500,000. They $500,000 chip in the plastic case, bro. $500,000 chip.
Telling me somebody came up.
Crazy. Yo, I remember, you ever been to Amsterdam?
Yes, a couple times.
Like, you ever used the ATM in Amsterdam?
Nope.
You just went with straight cash and cashed in?
Yeah.
See, me, my young dumbass first time, I'm going to ATM. Like, oh yeah, we gonna go to the smoke shop, get some weed. Let me take out 500. Nothing. I get the receipt. That should say like 900 withdrawn. Like, wait a minute, I ain't take out $900. I only took out 500. This bank bugging. I was so young, I didn't know about conversion rate, they money, and the difference. So I called the bank. And the lady on the phone had to tell me, yeah, their money is worth more than our money.
So you thought you was over here spending.
Yeah, how did I get Nah, I only took $500 out. Why say I withdrew $900? Like,
you got charged an
wildin'.
extra $400.
Yo, bro, that's how bad it was. So from that point on, I knew in my mind, yo, I need to get some shows out here. Because in America, I would go crazy. Think, you get 10 grand over there, you coming home with 20 racks. At least in Amsterdam and in euros, you coming home, you get 10 racks, you probably coming home about a good 15, 14, 15, almost 16,000, depending on the rate.
Right.
You got that sterling pound, I guess pounds, and then there's sterling pounds. You get that sterling pound, oh yeah, that was 100%, 50% up, nigga. You up 10 grand, 20 racks. That's
double up.
That's why when you see people from overseas come here and they in the club out here balling, they lit. They come with 8 grand. They like, I got Bleek, 16 racks.
Like I said, I've been at Dre's for 11 years, right? I'm
telling you.
I've seen them, the UK.
They come out here and be balling.
People from France, crazy.
Think, you take your 5-pack over there, you got 2,500. They take their 5-pack over here, they got 10 grand.
I just seen it. It's a light show for real.
Yo, it's insane, bro.
Yeah.
That's how I knew. I always got to get money overseas. Shout out my overseas plugs, man. We all doing shows.
I love
DJ Franny want to do shows. Yo, listen, you need to do a party in Dubai. You do the biggest fucking club in Las Vegas. Do you hear me? The biggest club in Las Vegas. You need to be in Dubai, letting them know how it go down. They need to ghost ride the camel. Let's make them niggas ghost ride the camel.
Oh shit, Gino, make that happen, man.
I'm gonna make it happen. I gotta plug in Dubai.
I think it'd be good to, good to go to Dubai so I could get a detox.
Yo, I was saying that earlier. That's my cleanse. Like my wife.
I heard there's hash out there though.
Yeah, but you'll get your head cut off. You do 70 days and 60 nights. What future DJ mixtape?
Let's go. Yeah. I'm not doing that. No, I want a detox. You know what I mean?
But listen,
I want to smoke some shisha.
I remember my wife, man. I know I bring up a lot, but that's my backbone. It's like my best friend. I remember the first time she always was telling me, I want to go to Dubai. And I'm like, I ain't going to Dubai. You can't smoke no weed over there. So she like, yo, you ain't going nowhere. You can't smoke weed. And I'm like, no, why? She's like, yo, that's some real crackhead shit. I was like, that rubbed me wrong. Like, yo, you kind of right. That is some crackhead shit. Like, I ain't going to go see places because I can't smoke. So that's my, like,
that's your mindset right there.
When I go to Dubai, I go to Morocco, I go to Bali.
You ever been to Tokyo?
Places. Yeah, I go to Tokyo, but I got the plug in Tokyo.
Konnichiwa.
I got the plug.
Japanese food is my favorite. What's your favorite food, bro?
My favorite food is Italian, man.
I love Italian, too.
Italian's
up
is
there.
That's why I'm a fat bastard now.
Thai.
Can't get over it. I'm in Milan all the time.
I love Thai food. I love Mexican food.
I love Thai, but remember, I grew up in Brooklyn. Chinese restaurants is everywhere. So it's like fried rice is fried rice, my G. I don't care where it come from.
I love Caribbean food.
Yes, come on, man. Jerk chicken. That's why I go to Jamaica a lot. All the islands get that real jerk chicken. Montego, all over, man. I got to do Negril.
Negril,
That's my next trip, Negril, man. I told wifey we never seen that
Gino
one.
just went, not too long ago, he went to the whole Bob Marley.
Oh, yeah, I did that. I did the Bob Marley tour.
Yeah?
Really dope, man. It's really dope. Yo, they shot the studio up. They really still got the bullet holes in the walls and the windows and everything, bro. Like, really dope. You see Bob. It's so crazy to know that.
Gino?
Yeah, 7 miles.
It's like an hour away from Montego Bay.
Yeah, you did the Dun. What is that? The Duns Mountain, Duns Falls, Duns River. Yeah. I did we went to the grave of Pablo too, and
I did that in Colombia.
Yeah, Colombia. It's crazy.
And where his brother lives, right?
Yep.
You did that too?
I did that. We went to the museum
with his
brother. It's crazy. We glorified drug dealer, right? It's crazy. That's how you know that nigga set the wave.
That's in history.
He set the wave.
That small airport that's right there.
The most successful deal in the world. Bro, you see how much money, man? Insane, bro.
It's crazy.
Power, man. That's what drives a lot of niggas mad. Power. Too much power.
Too much.
Too much, man. But Franny, man, we got to get you to do a mixtape, an album, something, my guy.
I'm ready.
Straight up, man. Let's put it together, man. Fuck that. Gonna tell Hove come out of retirement. Drake got about 6 verses for you. He know you ain't in the beef. You got 6 verses.
I definitely ain't in that shit. I stay out that shit.
That's right, man. You know that shit, man. Rap shit is crazy. Rap beef today, man. I'm glad that's why I do this pod where we don't talk about no negativity. You see that, man? It's all about fun.
We can't put that in the air like that.
Yeah, man. It's because it's getting these kids.
It's too many people doing that.
It's crazy,
and
bro.
And they do it for clicks and shit.
That's what I mean. Like,
we
people want to hear some good shit.
The thing is, we come from a different era, bro.
Yeah.
You guys were recording songs when you needed to book studio time. Nowadays, you got a MacBook Pro, you got a mic,
and the inbox, you lit.
That's it.
That's all you need.
That's it. We come from a different era, man, where we really had to listen to the radio to learn some of these songs if we couldn't afford to buy the music.
That's a fact, bro. That's
the
only time you heard them, man.
Now everything is right here. Everything is right here,
program.
Bro.
Crazy. So what's next for my G? You DJ in the biggest clubs in Las Vegas, Hakkasan, Dre's. My guy be on Twitch, he on Twitter. Let people know where they can find you, follow you, and check all that fly shit out, Franny, man.
Frandelebe on Instagram. DJ Franzen, DJ_Franzen on Twitter, and then Frandelebe on Threads, too. I don't think a lot of people use Threads. You use Threads?
Nah, I don't use Threads.
See,
I got to get on Threads, though. But listen, before we close this out, because this is motherfucking rock solid, and everybody rock solid. Everybody in the world think they got an AKA. I need you to close it out with your AKAs. Niggas ain't
there's too many, man. There's just
Come
too
on.
many.
Well, they need to hear about 10 of them.
So, people know, well, a lot of people don't know, Franzen is my real name. My dad's name is Francisco.
Okay.
My mom's name is Zenaida.
Ooh.
So they put Fran and Zen together, and that's how they came up with my name. So Franzen is my real name. It's not a stage name, but a bunch of AKAs from Fran Sinatra, Frandelebe, Franny Pacquiao, Carmelo Franthony. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot. Carlos Frantana. There's a lot. There's too many. Like, there's so many. I can't.
Chill.
We could travel. We could go to Fran Antonio.
You know what I'm saying?
Fran Juan, Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I mean?
Fran Francisco.
Yeah, I mean? Let them know, dog.
There's just too many, man.
That's my dog,
Fantastic, though. Fantastic is that one, though.
Make sure y'all have a fantastic day, because this is motherfucking rock solid. We here. Frandelebe, best DJ in the world. West Coast, East Coast, put them up. Let's battle. We don't care. Any DJ.
Shout out to the heavy hitters. Shout out to the heavy hitters one time.
Heavy hitters, man. Big Dog Pit Bulls. New York, we here.